What's up, tribe? Thank you for being here and welcome to my channel. This will be a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and we'll be using a mix of the Good Tarot and the Enchanted Map Oracle cards for this reading. And I will be reading some of the messages from the book because I just feel like you could benefit from hearing some of those messages. The Storm Fields card tells you that the storm fields, starting the reading, says, an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For those events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain into the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. And I'm remembering how I follow this channel called Wordborn, and the guy was talking about how lobsters, when they are uncomfortable enough in their shell, they're overgrown their shell, they go under a rock, discard their shell, and they make another one, they make a new one. But for that to happen, they have to be uncomfortable enough. Now, if the lobsters were to go to the therapist and get a Valium or God knows what, they'd never evolve, they'd never get a bigger shell, they'll never go through that process. And this is what nature does with us too. It gives us a certain amount of challenge in our lives for us to grow and evolve. The ghost land reminds you not to dwell in the past and not to think too far ahead in the future either. It reminds you that you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. The Wizard of Awareness, I keep wanting to call him the Wizard of Oz, is taking, with all the spirals in the background. Spirals indicate the journey inward and growth, which is caused by that storm, I'd say. But he steps aside, he steps away and into the observer seat and views everything within and without with neutrality. So when you have stepped into the observer seat and seen the benefit of that storm, the Chariot then helps you overcome the conflicts and move you forwards in a positive direction. One needs to keep on going, and through sheer hard work and commitment, he or she will be victorious. It indicates a journey, ambition, confidence, drive, and overcoming obstacles. The Flying card, coming up next, reminds me of the Hangman. The difference is the hangman hangs himself upside down to see the world from a different perspective. This unicorn flies over it all to see things from Source's perspective. Let me read the card for you. It says, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have the invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and that the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. But I'm going to say you're going to need to be cleaning house first. And the cleaning house card says it's time to clear the clutter. I'd say there'd be some clutter after the storm. So it says, it's time to clear the clutter, to make way for better things. When you see the clearing house card in a reading, it is time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. Because if you don't, guess what? Tower is going to do it for you. And the Tower is change that is needed but undesired. Who is comfortable with change? Not a lot of us are. We are comfortable with what we know. Change is usually uncomfortable for most of us. But it's needed. Otherwise we don't evolve, we don't change, we don't experience anything new or different. We don't experience the magic that life can offer us if we just stay in the same old, basically. The Hierophant card coming up to end the reading is a card that usually speaks about tradition, religious establishments. It's usually, in some decks, it's even called the Pope. It stands for tradition and convention. It's a teacher or a counselor who may help the current in learning/education. And it's funny the word education should come up because yesterday, as I found out that this 8-pointed star, I was looking up the meaning for the 8-pointed star, and I didn't like any of the interpretations or any of the things that I got to until I thought, wait, I know somebody who explains sacred geometry, all the symbols in a very simple, easy to understand way. He explains these larger than life concepts, universal concepts. Mattias De Stefano. And I was watching a video for him yesterday where he said he didn't like the word teaching because teaching is like giving others what he believes to be the truth, and that education is bringing out what you have within. And this is what she's asking you to do. Bring out what you know you have within. But also check out his teachings because they are super helpful into helping us integrate and understand our experiences and write a new chapter with that feather and ink there. Create a new reality. She also is, look at all, this is all the spiritual entourage she's got behind her. And this is what she's presenting. I found out that this was the logo as starting one of his interviews, or maybe his logo, I don't know. But I was sure that this is what she was saying. Look at this. Check out this. Because see how she's holding it up. Like this. I'm bringing this to the light. Give it a look and see what you can make of it. See what it brings out on you. See if it rings true to you. Don't be quick to judge something as black or white. And that's what all the grey in the Hierophant card and the Wizard of Awareness is reminding you of. When you view things from a neutral perspective, it's easier then to see the benefit in it. That's all I have for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let me know what you think of it. Leave me a comment. If you'd like to be part of this channel, subscribe. And until next time, I'm sending you my love and I'm hoping you stay safe. Bye for now.